and they all fall down. Terrific. Hello, and welcome to this special domino toppling show from the Guinness World of Records here at the Trocadero in London. Well, at the beginning of this year, on January 2nd, a spectacular new domino toppling record was set in Holland. You may have seen snippets of it on the news. Well, a team of 30 Dutch students all got together, and it took them 30 days to set up 1.5 million dominoes. Now, this is the second time that this particular record has been done in Holland, but on this occasion, there were no less than 8 European countries all took the show live on television. We'll have lots more domino toppling in a couple of seconds, but a question first of all. Did you spot anything strange about the dominoes? There's a clue there. Yeah, those dominoes were spotless. I don't mean they were squeaky clean. I mean they had no spots on them. And somebody who can knock spots off anybody when it comes to memory about facts, figures, records. Here he is, the man himself, Norris McWhirter. Hi, Norris.
Nice
Good to see you. Yeah. Now, what about this new record? What about this one?
Well, the new record is trying to beat the old one of 755,836, which was done also in Holland, a place called Lisa, 2 days after Christmas in 1986, on the 27th of December.
And where was this one held?
This one is held at a village called Rosmalen, which is down in the southern part of the country, in a huge car museum, motor museum.
Yes? Yeah. So what did they have to do in order to set this thing up?
Well, the first thing was to clear out the cars, very valuable, some of them, to make a huge open space. And then the next thing, of course, was levelling the floors. The floors had to be absolutely level, because, like a dance floor, because you can imagine those, it's a real precision job.
And the theme of this event is European Domino, isn't it?
Yes, to mark Europe Cancer Year. And that's going to extend over the whole of 1988 in all 12 of the European community countries. So there'll be, of course, an accent on research and on children's cancer.
Yes, yes.
So it's a tremendous fundraising effort.
Yes, and all the European countries are represented in this topple, aren't they?
Every single one of them, yes, all 12.
How do they go about setting up the patterns?
Well, that was done with the aid of a computer. It's really a highly precise surveying job. You've got to work out all the patterns, and you can imagine you're dealing with millimeters. If there's a disaster and one is triggered, the work of days and nights could be lost in a matter of seconds.
How do they manage to make sure that it's safe, this thing?
Well, they have to have brakes, really safety brakes, because if you inadvertently triggered, or by mistake triggered, this, you'd undo the work of days and nights, and therefore it'd be extremely depressing, and they'd be back at square one. So they put these brakes in to prevent an accident, as happened in Japan on one occasion when a photographer dropped his light meter and triggered it off. And even, it's almost impossible to avoid a few accidents, but they try and minimize them.
Actually, there were some accidents during the month that it took them to set the dominoes up. On one occasion, 250,000 fell down. Now, that's 4 to 5 days worth. Can you imagine? We go back to Rosmalen now, and there's a bit of a panic on at this stage, because just before the whole thing was due to start, 7,000 dominoes in the Portuguese section fell over. Here, we can see their frantic efforts to set them all up again.
So the first of more than 1 million dominoes is set in place. This diamond domino from the Diamond Foundation of Amsterdam, it'll be the first step in a very long journey. The signal to start from the computer.
There we go. That's it. Oh, look at that.
The precision, of course, down to millimeters on this absolutely level floor.
Yeah, this is the Autobahn now. We're moving on to the German Autobahn.
So West Germany, the first of the 12 European countries represented.
As it peels off the Autobahn, it gradually winds down and down and down, and to this little blue thing, which I don't know, it's not a car wash, is it?
It's like a clover leaf. So they're coming up now to a piece of traditional German music, the national anthem of Europe.
Yes, this actually does play.
Really? Oh, it does, yes.
Here we go. Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. It's the national anthem of Europe and also part of Germany's musical heritage, this song. It's all correctly written out there. It should have been an F sharp up at the top, that's all. It's in G.
In G. Now Denmark, here we are. Hans Christian Andersen. Ugly Duckling.
One of his famous stories, yes. The first picture here shows the ugly little duckling coming out of the egg. The supposedly ugly duckling, that is. And then this picture shows where all the other ducks shoo it away. Oh, you're an ugly little thing. Go away, go away. And the sad, ugly duckling goes away to hide because nobody likes the look of it. And he finally becomes a beautiful swan. This is the ship sinking, supposedly sinking. And if you just watch in the foreground here, there's the traditional mermaid.
Famous one in Copenhagen Harbour.
Mm.
And we're coming up to the allotments and the agricultural scenes there with the rotation of crops.
Yes, keep an eye on this barn here.
Oh, yes.
See the horse coming out and ploughing the field. It's good, isn't it?
Horse actually triggering off all those dominoes in a great swathe.
Well, this is one of the milestones.
Yes, a 2 and a 6. Oh, look at that. Ah, marvellous. So that's the 250,000 mark.
That's it.
So it means they're 1/3 the way to the record. And now it switches to Ireland, because there we saw the shamrock and the harp of the Republic of Ireland.
Yes, this is a typical Irish landscape of lovely lush greenery and a big castle there, see? Yeah. See all the...
With the high rainfall.
That's right, yes. All these lawns being flattened.